Okay, man, if you had 8 kids, okay, woo, you would be busy. What's up, guys? I know, Val, it's awful here. So awful. It's nasty. I had to have some afternoon caffeine, and I hate days like this when it just rains all day. But tomorrow's supposed to be nice. Tomorrow and Friday, like 72 tomorrow or something like that, and then 76 on 78, I think, on Friday. So next 2 days supposed to be pretty good. So we'll see. Kane, you're still having the IP issue? Ugh. I saw on Facebook today that someone posted on PUA in Pennsylvania that they actually got paid. I didn't see the comments to see if it was like legit or not. I would think it would be if they actually put that on there. So um, hopefully you'll see the IP issue go away. I'm hoping. Oh, you know what? Something else I read for Pennsylvania PUA is people were saying that the ID me thing was like it like disappeared or something. So make sure. You know what? I took a screen print of it. Okay, so someone just got off the phone with Pennsylvania PUA. Sorry, we're not going to talk about Pennsylvania the whole time. I promise. My new claim benefit was up. The rep advised me they're still fixing glitches, but said to avoid issues, everyone should have their driver's license and social security card uploaded front and back, and your denial letter from UC, and possibly the last 3 pay stubs. Oh my goodness. And W-2. So apparently this person, and this obviously is probably suits every state, right? Apparently this person uploaded everything and now all of a sudden it's gone. So anyway, yeah, hopefully, so yeah, if you're not seeing your documents uploaded, then maybe re-upload them. Maybe that will help out some of the issues if anyone's having any PUA issues. Again, not just Pennsylvania, it could be other states as well. So yeah, I thought that was helpful. Brina, I know, right? This weather is just for the birds. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's not fun here. Cornelius, I reapplied in Georgia. I got a letter saying I've not earned enough and cannot be paid benefits, so will I get put back on PEUC? Yes, yeah, they'll put you back on PEUC, and then you'll be good to go until September 4th. But hopefully, we will all find jobs by then. Mad Max, how are you? Uh-oh. Sorry, Lexi might start barking here. Gina, I'm in Ohio. Regular unemployment. I have no idea what to reapply for. The letter said the extension, but I cannot find it. When I hit the link, it takes me to PUA. Do I do that? If you're on regular unemployment and you're collecting, your next program should be on PEUC, not PUA. PUA is totally different. Oh, thank you. Sorry, Lexi left. So yeah, your next program's PEUC. Most states do put you on PEUC automatically without you having to do anything. However, disclaimer, every state does things differently. And so yeah, if they're asking you to reapply for something, then I would think it would be PEUC. But like I said, most states, you don't need to actually file for it or apply for it. So yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit. If I have time at the end of the stream, if not a lot of questions come through, I can check that for you. But yeah, PEUC is your next program for sure. Zafi. Sorry, I know I messed that up. I signed that email they sent. Oh yeah, you did the DocuSign, right? I didn't make more than 10 times, so I shouldn't have to do a new claim. Yeah, and you're in New York too, right? Yeah, it says it right on the New York website. Do not file a new claim unless you've earned 10 times your weekly benefit amount. So yeah, you shouldn't have to do anything. Mad Max, oh, Tin Man. That's good you got your stimulus check. That's pretty awesome. Go feed your kids. All 8 of them. Mad Max, 2 days in a row, I got an email to enter information on my Florida UI just to log in and see nothing. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of weird things happening on our claims. I think I have a balance. My husband, we're on PEUC, and we have a balance of like $36,000 or something. Like there's clearly unemployment doesn't even pay that much. So yeah, it's glitchy. So hopefully in the next several days, things will kind of look back to normal. And Rick, PUA, and you got a transaction number. Oh, Rick, that's awesome. And you're able to see the extra $300 too? If so, that's awesome. TW, hi from Philly. How are you? My Massachusetts benefits will end 2 weeks from now. Okay. And I was on PEUC. Do you know what I have to do next? Yeah, you'll just continue on PEUC. Simple as that. Unless you've come close to reaching your benefit year-end date, then in the state of Massachusetts, you may, I think oh my gosh, I got to organize my stuff a little better. Yeah, in Massachusetts, I tried to find this out, but I'm not sure if you have to reapply if you've reached your benefit year end. But if it's not coming up for a while, then you don't have to worry about it. You'll stay on PEUC. Jay, how are you? Patrick, it's for the fish. I'm not sure what that means. Miss Roxy from Kansas, I keep getting emails saying to keep filing, but I can't get into my account. Ugh. Tries to create a new password, but says I need to call unemployment office, which, of course, they're busy every day. Oh, are you able to email them? I'm sure it might take a while for them to get back to you. If not, contact your local or state representative. That could be an option too if you can't get in touch with them, which I know is very hard, especially in Kansas. You guys are having a slew of problems. But hopefully I know last week they were starting to pay people, so hopefully they'll continue to do that. But hopefully you'll get your password figured out. That's a shame. I don't know why you can't just create it online, right? Doesn't make any sense to me. Gina, so should I keep getting, what? Should I just keep getting denied till they flip me over? If you're talking about regular unemployment, number one, if you ever get denied, you can always appeal it. But if you're getting denied for regular unemployment, then you can apply for PUA. I'm not sure of your specific situation. So hopefully I answered you. If not, let me know. Christopher, I have over $6,700 owed to me 38 weeks now. When unemployment was paying me, they were paying you random weeks. Interesting. Oh, that's really bizarre. Yeah, Christopher, that's very odd. Usually, from what I've seen, obviously states can do different things, right? But usually, once you start getting paid, then you're at least good for a little bit. But the randomness of you getting paid 1 week and not another is very bizarre. Again, maybe I'm not sure what state you live in, but maybe they do things a little random like that. But yeah, I mean, if you have that many weeks owed to you, definitely contact your local or state representative and possibly your local legal aid office, and they might be able to help you with that. Gordon, yeah, you'll definitely get the extension. I'm not sure if you're on PUA or PEUC, but because the bill was signed, PUA and PEUC were extended in every single state. So we just have to wait for the state to update their systems. Cornelius, they're telling you, I did not get approved for another year, but I'm good until September 4th. Yeah, because they put more money in my portal, but my benefit year end did not change. Yeah, I'm not worried too much about like them updating your benefit year end, but I mean, everything sounds great. You're good until September 4th, which is correct. That's how far the extensions go to. So, and I think you said you saw your balance go up, right? Maybe. Yeah. They put you more money in your, so yeah, you should be good. Although, definitely keep certifying just like you normally would, but just keep in mind the states might delay payment for a couple of days just because they might need to finish updating their system. But hopefully it won't take too long. HP, you're on PUA, benefits ended March. Oh, they end this week. In Ohio, I sent a letter to upload certain documents. I uploaded my W-2 forms. I last worked March. Will that be a problem? Yeah, as long as you uploaded your income proof, you shouldn't have any issues. In most states, you're in Ohio. In most states, which I don't think I found out for Ohio. Well, put it this way. Federal law is saying people on PUA, if they reach their benefit year-end date, they should not have to file a brand new unemployment claim. That, again, that's like federal law. However, there might be a couple of states that want you to. I'm not sure what Ohio wants their people to do, but so just keep your eye out from any communication from Ohio, as well as, the Ohio Department of Labor, as well as social media pages. I wish I could find that answer out. I tried to look and I couldn't find out, but you shouldn't have to do anything. But obviously I have to put a disclaimer out there saying every state is different and they might want you to do something different. Society of Random, got an email from Virginia Unemployment saying American Rescue Plan Act, you can expect your payment Thursday or Friday this week. Yay! Oh, some of these states are really on the ball, and I'm pretty impressed. Oh, Rick, oh, good. So you did get your PUA. Perfect. Oh, that's awesome. Amy, how are you? Well, thank you for that. Oh, wait, did I? Okay. Yeah, I already read Cornelius. TW, just wave when I said your name. Still waving over here. Issue is pending. 2 weeks are filed. Wait, you're in Philly, right? I think you said you're in Philly. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think you'll be good in a couple of days. At least that's what I'm hoping. And there are still, you know what? It's so confusing, right? I'm thinking maybe they're fixing people in groups or something. Because, Rick is able to see his issue clear. So hopefully tomorrow or Friday it'll update. Daniel, I'm still certified. Was on EB, but my balance is 0. What should I certify for? PEUC or EB? Oh yeah, you were on EB. So yeah, what you would do is finish out EB, and then they'll just put you back onto PEUC. I think you're in Pennsylvania, right? And yeah, depending on when your benefit year-end date is, would depend on. Oh, are you in Pennsylvania? I don't remember. But yeah, you should definitely be placed back onto PEUC until your benefit year-end date comes around. But if you don't make enough, then you shouldn't have to do anything. Miss Roxy, absolutely. And don't forget, you can always contact your local state representative. I forget if you actually did that. Patrick, you said this weather's for the birds. More like, oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, you're right about that. I couldn't walk my dogs today. It's very frustrating. Daniel, Is that every 2 weeks for PEUC? Yes. XO, how are you? Oh, maybe I could stay up with, keep up with the chat. That'd be nice. Alexander, I called unemployment today and I got everything straight. Yay, from California. I was still showing zero balance, but they put me on the wrong one, so they corrected it. Oh, I love hearing that. Oh, I love when you guys are getting things moving. Why AC? When I see AC, I think of Atlantic City, but I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. Kenred. John Francis, got my stimulus check today on my bank direct deposit. So to others who think they won't get theirs, please hold on tight. Your money will be there soon. Available or mail direct deposit. That is very inspiring. Thank you for that. But yeah, I know that there are obviously a lot of people still waiting for that. And that's good to know that they're still doing direct deposit too. Monique, how are you? Tina, had to reapply. Now I'm waiting for their review, so I won't get paid until they do that. Any way to get that speeded up? I'm pending in California. So in California, well, I mean, you could try to, because obviously if you call unemployment, they'll probably just tell you to wait. You might be able to contact your local or state representative, and maybe they can get someone to review your claim real quick. So, I mean, that could be an option. Christopher, California, when I kind of complained about this, they said they would fix it, and for me to not recertify for any weeks when it comes up around the end of my year, and not to reapply. That's good, because in California, the information I have, there's like a little blurb that says that they must reapply. So yeah, if you don't have to, good. That is good. Okay. Illinois, is that supposed to say PEUC? So I don't have any updates on when states are specifically paying out, unless you're asking about the extra $300 weekly boost. I could definitely give that information. But this weekend, I will review all 50 states, because I wanted to give the states time to communicate that information out, because trust me when I tell you, to research 50 states is very tedious and time consuming. So when I've done research on several, probably like 7 or 8 or whatever, and it got to the point that I'm like, no one's giving any information. So I will, that's one of my to-dos this weekend, is to see what I can find out for every state, and try to get a timeline of when you guys can expect payment for PUA, PEUC. But yeah, obviously, if you guys want to know the status of the $300 boost, I can definitely give you what I have on that. So Brian, I'm not sure specifically what you were asking about. And I don't even have any information regarding the extra $300 weekly boost. Thomas, New Jersey gave an extra 20 weeks after the federal. Do you still get that after the federal extension ends in September? You could. Actually, that's a good point. You could, as long as New Jersey still has it turned on. And let me check real quick. And obviously, anything can happen between now and then, right? But because we're all curious, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. So New Jersey still has it turned on, and you're right, they do pay for 20 weeks. So as long as you haven't collected extended benefits already, then yeah, they could. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they'd be able to put you on EB after that. Again, as long as it's still triggered to on. Sounds right anyway. Zavi. My first question keeps disappearing. Yeah, sometimes this chat is weird. I certified my weekly benefits on Sunday, and today, Wednesday, have not How come every time I'm on live stream, I get like random texts? I certified my weekly benefits on Sunday. Today have not received. I'm in New York. Should I wait till Friday before I call again? You know what? Someone left a comment on my video yesterday that they did get paid in New York, and I'm not. I might have been PUA, but yeah, I would. Yeah, I would wait till Friday for sure, because they could be, paying people in phases, or hopefully in the next couple of days everyone will be updated. But yeah, I would wait. But just so you know, I know someone did comment on my video saying that they got paid, but I can't remember what program they were on, but it was definitely New York. So they're on the ball. HP, you're welcome. Mad Max, got a bit of a hum in the sound. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? My dryer's on. I wonder if that's it. I'm sorry. And my computer is very loud too. I'm wondering if I'm even on my headphones. If it's really bad, I can start another stream. Rick, how are you? But I will check it. Actually, I'll test it out. But if it's bad, let me know, and I can start another stream. But then I'll definitely check it out. Ahmed logged into I'm not sure it's Washington, Michigan, maybe. My claim was vanished. Oh goodness, completely. Like the claim is okay. Yeah, he can't do much of anything, right? I chatted with an agent. She said to certify on the phone, and it let me certify on the phone. She said, I'm not seeing anything or any holds or anything going on with your claim at all. Yeah, honestly, what they're doing is they're fixing this stuff in piecemeal, and don't be alarmed yet. Obviously, they still have your information in their back-end database where they hold all the information. I mean, obviously they do. Otherwise, you won't be able to certify on the phone. They're just making these crazy updates, and we are going to see some wonky things, right? But don't worry. Your claim will probably reappear. If it doesn't reappear in the next couple of days, I will definitely call back just to make sure. But if you're able to certify and hopefully get paid in a couple of days, then that's awesome. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it, because they are making a bunch of changes, and we're going to see weird stuff happen. But yeah, I know it's scary to log in and be like, oh my God, my claim's not here. But yeah, rest assured, they have backups of everything, and it's still there. You just can't visually see it. So, but again, if it doesn't fix itself in the next couple of days, I would definitely call back. Daniel, oh, sorry, Linda. You're in Arkansas, and I drew SSI. When will I get my money? Are you talking about unemployment or stimulus? And I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Daniel, Pennsylvania, my benefit year-end date was March 13th. I was on EB, but my balance is zero. Not sure. Yeah, they will switch you to, as long as you haven't worked during the past year or made 6 times your weekly benefit amount in Pennsylvania, they will switch you back onto PEUC. And in fact, I am surprised that they haven't done that yet. Yeah, the back office is tricky. So if you go to the summary, I always get this confused. Hold on. If you go to your claim summary, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Go to your claim summary, log in. Now, when you log in, you'll be able to see a claim, which will probably have a zero balance. It'll probably be your S your EB claim. It'll say SB or right. I forget what it says. There's a button on the left-hand, the bottom left-hand side that says view prior claim. Now what you want to do is click on that button, and then when you look on the upper right-hand side, it should say EUC, which would then be your PEUC account. See if you have an available balance there. See, and I should do a video about this, but it's so hard to share. Like, obviously, I don't want to share personal information, but hopefully that makes sense. So log in, click on the button that says View Prior Claim, and hopefully it'll take you to the PEUC screen and see if that balance is updated. And then just try to certify as normal, and hopefully things are good. If not, I would contact support by way of chat. TW, I'll keep watching. Go Eagles, Flyers, Sixers, Phillies, every other, right? Yeah, my son and my husband are going to the Flyers tomorrow. Yay. They haven't gone, well, obviously no one's going anywhere, right? So yeah, it'll be a nice night out for them. Cornelius. So there's no need to do an appeal. And did you say that the payment for PEUC might be delayed a day or two because I claimed? Yeah, states are still updating your system. No, you shouldn't have to appeal. You should directly go directly onto PEUC. Hopefully that makes sense, because now I'm getting to the point in the chat that I'm starting to confuse everyone's situations. Roy, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Look at the picture. That's funny. Thanks, Roy. I appreciate it so much. Tony got paid in Georgia. I'm shocked. I thought it would take longer. After I filed a new claim on Sunday, and I'm still on PEUC. No benefit year-end date update, but my balance is updated. You know what? You got paid. That's yay. Oh, good news. Good news. Oh, I love it. Tina and Callie, I was told by a tier 2 rep after claim year is up, we all have to reapply. If someone is told differently, they're being told wrong. I have that information as well. I have it in writing. So yeah, thank you, Tina, for that. Thomas, you are welcome. Jason, what do you want to know about Alaska? I'll be honest with you, I haven't done any research on Alaska, because not many people, I think you might have been the first to ask about it. But yeah, I don't even have an ETA of when the extra $300 is going to be paid out. So I'm not sure, but not sure we just jumped on. But this weekend, I plan to do research on all 50 states to see if I can get a timeline in all 50 states of when they're going to start paying out. James, thank you. Janetta, I'm on PUC, only got paid for 1 week in Kentucky. Yeah, you probably got paid for the last week of the previous bill, right? So it is taking states a couple of days, well, some states are already updated. So it might take a couple of days for states to update their systems based on the previous bill. So that's probably why you haven't gotten paid again. Most states are still waiting for the programmers to update their systems in order to pay. But hopefully it won't be too much longer. Kimberly, when they update the system, is that when they're going to pay out for PEUC in Wisconsin? So for Wisconsin, I know Wisconsin is, you guys have been waiting a while. So they started to pay out the December extension, it looks like March 4th. Let's see. Trying to see. Oh, this is good information. Sorry, I'm like on a tangent here. I'm not seeing a specific date of when they plan on paying out for the most recent extension. But Kimberly, I'm going to put in the chat a resource for you to go through, and I would go through it, but obviously I don't want people staring at me for 10 minutes as I read all this stuff, because that would be really boring. But just from first glance, I'm not seeing a date of when they plan to update their systems for the most recent bill. Hopefully that helps. And they will update this page regularly. So at least I saw an update for PUA. Christian, I'm new here. Well, welcome. I get PUC Unemployment Mississippi. Do they have more information on the $10,200? Yeah, so $10,200, what that means is for the year 2020, if you've earned unemployment, you don't have to pay taxes on $10,200. So what that means is if you have already filed your 2020 taxes prior to the $10,200 exemption, does that make sense? Exemption, where you don't have to pay taxes on it. You don't need to do anything. The IRS will file an amendment for you and then give you a refund if you're due one, or so they'll give you a refund if you're due one. Now, if you have not filed your taxes, TurboTax, Tax Act, H&R Block, their software is already updated to reflect the $10,200. They don't have to pay taxes on, and obviously the tax preparers know what they need to do. And so let me know. And again, that's for 2020. They haven't said anything regarding 2021 unemployment. So that's a good savings. I mean, hey, even if you're 20% tax bracket, you're saving $2,000. If you're 15% tax bracket, you're saving $1,500. So it's pretty significant. Michelle, how are you? So I don't know specifically about Georgia, but typically the mixed earner program is for people. It might be too late to apply though, but at any rate, definitely check with your state. But if you're collecting either regular unemployment, PEUC, or extended benefits, so you were previously a W-2 worker, however, you have a side hustle, you're an independent contractor, you're also receiving some sort of self-employment income, and you've earned over $5,000 in self-employment income, then you could be eligible to receive an extra $100 per week on top of your state unemployment. So if you're collecting $300 a week in state unemployment, then you'd be paying $400, or you'd be receiving $400 a week. The application is very easy to do. All you have to do is, like I said, I think it might be too late though, but definitely go to your states. Actually, let me see if I have anything for Georgia. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to put a resource in the chat, and this is specifically for Georgia. If you go down the page, it does talk about PEUC. Yeah, you must have earned at least $5,000 in net income from self-employment, and you must apply for the MEUC program, which is literally you're checking off a box and then uploading any income documentation showing your income. So yeah, I mean, it's very easy application, but that's the gist of it. But again, if you're collecting PUA, you cannot apply for this. You have to be collecting anything else but PUA. So yeah, I got to check on if people can still apply for that though. So yeah, I need to look into that. Okay. Where am I? Janine, I feel like it doesn't make sense that opted out federal and state for unemployment that I qualify for the 10,200 exemption. Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. That they opted out my federal and state tax for unemployment that I qualify for 10,200 exemption. I thought it would be for ones who didn't opt out of taxes only. No, it should be for everyone, whether you opt out of taxes or whether you opted in to take taxes out. It's for everyone. Jonetta, you got 1 week boost check. That's good. That is good. James says to hit the like button. And I would have to agree. Jason, yeah, I'll do some research on Alaska over the weekend. Megan, New Jersey. So I certified last week. We should unfortunately, wait, hold on. So I certified as, we should unfortunately, the error signs keep popping up. I'm thinking it's old messages they've reviewed. Okay, yeah, we're going to see some crazy things going on with our systems as soon as, because the programmers are in the middle of updating things. So typically, what happens normally is, like, if your bank updates, their system, which they do, you probably don't see it because they probably do it on like a Saturday night when most people probably aren't checking and logging in their bank account, right? Or they do it like really early Sunday morning. So what they do, they'll bring the website down for several hours, fix what they need to fix, and then put it back up, and everything looks perfect. Well, unfortunately, with unemployment, they don't do it like that. They're like updating things in piecemeal. So we're seeing the wonkiness as they're updating it. So yeah, I that's probably why you're seeing some error things popping up. I mean, as long as you know your account is good to go. If you're questioning some of the errors, obviously I don't know what they say, but obviously you can always reach out to them just to make sure. Ahmed, you are welcome. It's so weird that my claim is not. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, and like I said, as long as because when you called, you were able to certify over the phone. So that right there, yeah, we're just, again, seeing some crazy things. And it's also happening in Pennsylvania too. So it's not just, is MIWAM, is that Michigan, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, you'll be fine. Johnny, I've exhausted my PUA, so what do I do? Federal law is saying if you exhausted your PUA, you should not have to do anything. You just have to wait for the states to update their system. But obviously, disclaimer, if you have reached, number one, your state could do something different. They could, want you to reapply for PUA, although I haven't seen any state asking, but I just have to cover my behind and say your state could tell you to do something different. And of course, if you reach your benefit year-end date, your state could want you to apply for regular unemployment again. But most states don't have to do anything except just wait for the systems to update. Savi, yeah, you have every right to be frustrated. Yeah, totally. Monique, you are welcome. Kaylee, Oregon waiting to use up what I have left on PEUC, then they will add the other weeks. Had to reapply. Oh, okay. Yeah, and Kaylee, I actually have a friend in Oregon who's collecting PUA. And what did she say? Oh, and she got paid today, which is good. So hopefully, if you're not already getting paid, Kaylee, hopefully it'll be soon because it does look like PUA is updated. Margaret, filed my taxes with the IRS, filed for the rebate recovery, and still nothing. Oh, meaning you haven't received your stimulus check even though you filed your 2019, 2020 taxes. They're still sending out money by checks, direct deposit, as well as the debit cards. So have you tried to do the Get My Payment and see if you could track it that way? If not, you can always create an account with the irs.gov website, and you might be able to get more detailed information. Nay, I was told my claim was under review because now any new claim have to go under that process. I haven't gotten paid in 2 weeks. What state are you in? Oh my gosh, that's awful. You can always contact your local or state representative just to see if you can get someone from the unemployment office just to take a look at your claim. And that's what's so frustrating, because it's like, you know, that a lot of these claims that are in review, it probably only takes customer, like unemployment, probably like 5 minutes. They'll be able to look at your claim and be like, oh, okay, and then kind of push it through. Obviously, I'm not saying that there aren't complicated claims out there, but I'm sure for the most part, they're probably pretty self-explanatory. And it's like, you just got to get someone's eyes in front of, in front of one of the employees. So yeah, you can always, like I said, contact a local state representative to see if they can push it along. Colorado, do I have anything for Colorado? I don't think I do. Again, I'm going to do more thorough research over this weekend. But as far as like the extra $300, yeah, the information I have is actually old. But the extra $300, it doesn't look like they have an ETA on that either. So, you know, I'm sure that they're still updating their systems, most likely. Tonette, is there another $300 boost on top of the already $300? Because we've been receiving the extra $300 in Missouri. So the $300 weekly boost that we got back, or that we've been getting since December, that will continue with the extension of the new bill, or with the extension of, because the bill was signed a couple weeks ago, we're going to continue to get the extra $300 weekly boost. But it's not, so like whatever your state benefit is, you will get $300 on top of that. So if you make $300 for your state benefit, then you would now get $600 with the addition of the $300 weekly boost. Christopher, so my $6,700 plus that is owed to me, they said they have already paid you. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Unemployment. I have documentation proving that I've not worked since. Yeah, okay. So contact your local or state representative, or you can always try to go to Google and type in your zip code and then legal aid, or put in your town name or whatever, your city name, and type in legal aid. And actually, maybe that might be the better route to go, because these are real attorneys that might be able to help you out and represent you if you need any sort of representation. So yeah, I would definitely do that, because that's really bizarre that they're saying that they paid you even though they never did. Ahmed, hello, from Michigan. Additional claim required. Wow, that's I'm not sure what that means. The best thing to do, if you can, is contact unemployment, so then they can better explain that. It means the claim is suspended, and the claimant must reactivate the claim for payment. There are several circumstances in which your claim will close and that you need to file an additional claim. Oh, weird. Okay, so it looks like you might And I just quickly Googled this. So that's very interesting. I'll put the link where oh, wait, you said you're Michigan. Oh, this is from Michigan. How about that? So I'll put a link in the chat, and maybe that can, help. But I would definitely try to contact unemployment support, as well as maybe your local legal aid office, since, you'll be calling be able to talk to an attorney. So these legal aid offices that we have all over the country, some of them may have like hotlines that you can legit call to get advice on what you should do in a certain situation. And I think in this situation, I would recommend you try to do that. DA, live in Ohio, had to reapply. How long? I'm not sure. It depends on their backlog. Tonette, okay, I think I already answered that. Kimberly, you are welcome. Omar, what? Not applicable and duplicate on my status. Did maybe someone tried to file a second claim under your name, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I would definitely contact unemployment support, because I'm not sure what that means. And even if I did, like, you may need to take action on it. So yeah, either contact unemployment support or, again, your local legal aid office and see if they can figure out what's going on. Albert, Ohio. Oh, wait, I think you already answered. Okay, yeah, I already answered you. Albert, PUA from Georgia ends April 3rd. Actually, PUA has been extended in all states until September 4th. Texas from Orange. The only information I have on Texas is for the extra $300. Like I said, I'm going to do, looks like they are paying out the extra $300, which is good. And then, like I've been saying throughout the stream, this weekend, I'll do updates on all 50 states so I can figure out what states are paying PEUC and PUA extensions, and try to find dates for the states that aren't paying those extensions. I want to try to find dates of when we think they're actually going to pay out. Oh, but you know what? In Ohio, it looks like they are paying the extra $300 for, looks like they're paying out the extra $300 for regular unemployment, PUA, and PEUC. The only program that they're not paying out the extra $300 if you already exhausted your PUA claim. That's good to know. Darnell, you know me too well. I had my husband made me, I have to eat gluten-free, so it made me chicken fingers, because obviously I can't eat regular chicken fingers. So I had a couple of them before I came on live. Ronald, Hawaii. So yeah, again, I don't have specific dates of when states are going to start to pay out, but at least for the extra $300, there's no ETA for Ohio. I did that yesterday. Hawaii. I keep saying Ohio. That's not it. All right. All right, so I will try to go through these as quickly as I can, because I have to get off in about 15 minutes or so. Kelly, I'm not sure about SSI. Like, I'm not sure why you haven't received the check. The best thing that I can ask you to do is go to the Get My Payment or create an account for the IRS.gov website. Dwayne, Tennessee, I'm on PUA. I have a claim number, but not receiving any money, but my claim expired. Yeah, they're probably still updating their system, Dwayne. The good thing is at least you have a claim number. So that's progress, right? And your date seems to be correct. I would just give it a couple more days for the states to update their systems. But everything looks good so far. California was sent. Do I know when California was sending out the golden stimulus checks? Are you talking about, I think they were giving out California specific ones? Or are you talking about regular ones? I think, weren't they giving out like $600 or something? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Jason, you are welcome. Robert, Arizona PUA, my benefits were exhausted. Will I get back paid for 3 weeks? I filed for and not paid. So here's the thing. I'm not sure. Your state, it might depend on the state. So my friend who lives in Oregon is collecting PUA. Her PUA was exhausted beginning of March. Now, because the bill was signed the end of March, and although she has additional weeks of PUA to collect, she's able to collect till September 4th, just like you guys, right? But there were 2 weeks where she had exhausted benefits, between where she exhausted benefits and when the new bill was signed. She just found out she's not getting paid for those 2 weeks. That's in Oregon. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe not. If you exhausted prior to, a couple of weeks before the bill was signed, I'm thinking maybe you won't get paid, but I would definitely just double check with your state just to make sure. John, Pennsylvania, missed 2 weeks. Can I go back PUA? Can you certify? If that's your question, then yes. If not, then if you could rephrase it, then I can answer it. Joey in Illinois, is there a tax refund on unemployment? So what they're doing with the latest bill that was recently passed, and for the year 2020, you do not have to pay taxes on $10,200 of unemployment. So if you already filed your taxes, you don't need to do anything. The IRS will do an amendment for you. However, if you do need to file taxes, then, if you use a software or a tax preparer, or if you do it yourself, just make sure you know what you need to do if you do it yourself. But everything else should be updated. Any news on unemployment, which will be ending this May 5th? So if you're currently receiving regular unemployment, then your next program will be PEUC. Does that mean I'm not sure, the May 5th doesn't ring a bell. So I'm not sure. I'm assuming maybe that's your specific situation. But once you run out of regular unemployment, you will be placed on the PEUC. We have criteria and income requirements for unemployment. Will those same requirements be a part to reapply? So what will happen is, if your state is asking you to reapply for regular unemployment, which a lot of states are once you hit your benefit year-end date, most of us will be denied because we haven't worked, right? So what they'll do in that case is they'll deny you for regular unemployment, and then they will just put you back onto PEUC, and then you'll be able to carry out and be on PEUC until September 4th. Kelly, I'm not sure why you haven't received your SSI. Johnny, Pennsylvania PEUC, I don't reapply the new benefit. Yeah, you'll definitely get paid for sure. But yeah, as long as you didn't make 6 times your weekly benefit rate, then you don't need to reapply when your benefit year pops up in the state of Pennsylvania. Just keep certifying. PEUC in Pennsylvania, they are delayed paying for a couple of days. We're actually on PEUC and we're still waiting to get paid, but hopefully Friday or Monday, I'm hoping we'll get paid. Keisha, so I got through on chat. They told me I wasn't eligible to renew, so they released my PEUC. Perfect. I love when things work out well. I live in Massachusetts. My year benefits will end in May. I'm a PEC. Do I have to reapply? Massachusetts, I'm not sure. I do have Oh gosh, where is it? I mean, the good thing is at least by May we'll know, right? Um, yeah, the information that I found uh, for Massachusetts, and I'm looking at it now just to see if it was updated. I couldn't find anything, but the good thing is you don't have to worry about it till May, and I'm sure by then we will know what we need to do, right? But obviously, in the meantime, I'm definitely going to keep looking. Um, so I will keep you posted. Mike, I'm in Illinois. PUA, my year's ended. Do I reapply? So yeah, Illinois. What do I have for Illinois? Oh, okay. Um, I don't. I specifically did look Illinois, and I couldn't find any information. However, federal from like a federal level, if you reach your benefit year end date when you're on PUA, you should not need to reapply. However, your state could, for whatever reason, ask you to. If you do need to, they should communicate that to you. But like I said, it was a federal law, I guess I think it was, that people on PUA should not need to reapply. But again, disclaimer: your state could ask for you to do something else. But I did specifically look for Illinois, and I could not find an answer. Illinois is very tough to get any information. Keisha, my benefit year end date passed January. I renewed then, therefore I didn't have to renew. My regular UC was exhausted, so I'm a PEUC. Oh, perfect. And you got through on the chat after 3 o'clock. I love that chat feature. Do you know how many? I've used that so many times, and luckily I've had a lot of great people to help me. Because sometimes you get people that don't know what they're doing or they don't want to help or whatever. But yeah, we have a super chat. Ahmed, thank you on behalf of me and anyone else who can't thank you at the time being for doing God's work during this pandemic, day in and day out. You're an awesome soul. Ahmed, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I've said this before. I don't know. I don't sew, so I don't know how to make masks. And I know we struggled, with this whole unemployment thing way back when, not sure like what, because my husband was actually unemployed prior to the pandemic even starting. So that made things like really weird. Like, I don't know what we qualify for. So yeah, I was confused, and I literally did hours of research, like literally every day. Like, I would wake up, do research on what we were supposed to apply for, whatever. Then I would work, and then same thing at night. I would spend a couple hours trying to figure something out. And then I got to the point, I'm like, well, I was answering questions on Facebook, and I'm like, why not just create a YouTube channel? If people show up, great. Or if people don't show up, whatever, I tried. And if people do, then, so thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's the least I can do, right? But thank you. Breezy007, what's up? I haven't seen you forever. Disqualified. Yeah. In the beginning of the week, a lot of people were saying disqualified. And now it's pending. I don't know if you saw, but Pennsylvania Department of Labor Facebook page, they did put a post yesterday saying that PUA and PEUC probably won't get paid until end of this week, early next week. Or payment will be delayed 2 to 3 days. But then Philadelphia Legal Assistance said specifically it could be as late as early next week. Time will tell, but my stimulus wasn't set in a hole. It was out with my child dependent. Well, at least it got to you, right? Or got to someone in your family. Sharonda. They updated my unemployment after being exhausted for 3 weeks, and I did certify for those weeks. And they did send me a payment today, but it was only for 1 week. So would they retro pay me back? if you're on PUA and you were already exhausted prior to the bill being signed, I'm not sure. Not sure where you just jumped on, but I have a friend in Oregon. She was in the same situation. She did not get back pay for the weeks between when she exhausted benefits and when the bill was signed. So I'm not, she was in Oregon, so I'm not sure what state you're in. Your state could, might be do something different, but you may not get paid for those weeks. Barbie, you had to do a new claim on PUA. What state are you in? Just so I know. Because, yeah, I mean, it's so weird because it specifically says federal law says PUA people don't have to reapply. Yeah, let me know what state you're in. Thank you, James. Hit the like button. If they are delayed, this is for Derek. If they are delayed on the symbol check and give people their taxes, they should pay the people's extra for the delay. Seriously, what about interest, right? David from Oklahoma, I'm getting extra $300. There was no lapse. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm glad Oklahoma is paying out. D'Angelo, do you have any information on Maryland PUA and when they will release funds? My status says active, but my money is on hold for unresolved issues. Let me check. I don't have anything. Okay, so it looks like Maryland is paying out the extra $300, which is good. Maryland was actually one of the first states to implement the changes for the December bill. So I would imagine that they would still be one of the first to implement the changes of this latest bill. But yeah, I haven't done research on Maryland on if they were paying or not. But the fact that it says on hold unresolved issues makes me think that maybe you should reach out to them just in case there's something specific with your claim. That's what I would recommend to do if you can get in touch with someone. Deeper, when is the IRS going to credit early filers for the $10,200 exception? I'm not sure. I need to look into that because I don't recall ever seeing a ETA of when they were actually going to do it. But I will look into that. Macho, my claim says eligible review date. What does that mean? Yeah, Pennsylvania is definitely giving out the extra $300. As long as you are collecting some sort of unemployment, you will get the extra $300. Eligibility review. So are you, Macho, I can't remember. Are you on PUA or PEUC? Is that when your benefit year-end date ends? Is 4/11? If so, if you haven't worked during the past year, you shouldn't have to file for unemployment again, although it's really bizarre. So Pennsylvania put out this thing that says many different places that you don't need to file for regular unemployment if you haven't earned 6 times your weekly benefit amount. But then they put a post out here that if you're reaching your benefit year-end date, the Pennsylvania Department of Labor will be reaching out to you to give you instructions on what you need to do. So who the heck knows what's going on? Unless maybe they're only reaching out to people that feel as though they could qualify for a brand new claim, which could be the case. Marshawn, Louisiana, I don't think I have anything for Louisiana. It does look like that they are starting to pay out the extra $300, which is good because hopefully if they're currently not paying out sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure about Louisiana, but hopefully they'll be updating their systems to pay out PEUC and PUA if they haven't already. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole lot of research over the weekend and see what these states are up to. Clara, my goodness, Kansas finally paid. Well, I pray and hope that you guys don't have to go through what you guys already went through, because I know that that was a nightmare. Mike, I don't. But I'm going to look into that uh, since you're not the first person to ask. So yeah, I'll let you know if I can find a date for SSI, SSDI. Elm, you are welcome. Renee, are they paying now in Pennsylvania for PUA? I have seen people still having issues, but then I'm also seeing people getting paid, including the extra $300. So maybe they're fixing people in groups. Dig Duck. Do I know Ohio? I don't think I know that. I think I looked. I don't. Most states, I believe you do need to. However, Ohio, where is my? Sorry, I have a resource and I just want to check it. See if it's on there. I don't think it is, but maybe it is, and I. Yeah, I'm not sure. But that is definitely going to be something that I'm going to be looking into over the weekend. So yeah, what I'm going to do over the weekend is try to figure out what states are being paid out for the new extensions, as well as what states they want you to reapply. Lynn, I'm on SSI. I still have not received mine, so I was wanting to know how long that would take. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I will definitely look into it and let you guys know tomorrow if I can find anything. But so yeah. Yeah, typically I don't get asked those questions, so that's why I don't have any information, but I will definitely find out for you. Gigi, hello. New old school. I'm still waiting on my unemployment since December in Pennsylvania. Old, new, old school. Have you reached out to Pennsylvania unemployment using chat? If you have and it hasn't, you haven't been able to get anything resolved, then contact your local or state representative, or you can also contact your local legal aid office, and maybe someone will be able to help you out, hopefully. Andrew, I don't know what you're trying to tell me to let it go through. I should be getting paid 3 weeks. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to tell me to do. Let it go through, and I should be getting paid in 3 weeks. And then I told me that it was canceled. And they're trying to tell me. Sorry, Andrew, I'm trying to follow your chat. So I guess that means we're going to get our $300 on. Yeah. You'll definitely get the extra $300 on top of the weekly for sure. Sorry, Andrew. I'm confused of you have to refile. Oh, yeah. Hopefully you'll see the money tomorrow or Friday. Sorry, your chat was broken up, so I was really kind of lost. And you're in Pennsylvania, right? Hopefully. Yeah, they in Pennsylvania, they said that PUA and PEUC was going to be delayed payment for a couple days. Minnesota, Sherry, I don't. I will definitely look into that over the weekend. Miss Sophia, yes, Kane did. Kane got PUA as well as the extra 300, or wait, or maybe he just saw it pending, maybe. But yeah, Kane definitely did see the extra $300 because I asked him that specifically. So that's good. Gigi, it's crazy. I exhausted my benefits in Arizona before the bill was signed and a law, and I won't getting my back pay. Okay. Here in Arizona, we got an email saying that we needed to renew, and that screwed everyone. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And it's a shame that you can't get paid for the weeks that, like, oh, that makes no sense to me. It's like you exhausted your benefits and the bill was signed. Like, why can't you get paid for those couple weeks and just have, maybe instead of your PUA lasting until September 4th, it would last until the end of August or whatever, right? Like, yeah, I don't like that at all. So it seems to be a thing that I don't like. That's awful. Fed Ed, I only have 1040 left. Will my balance go up, or will that be happening? So if you're on Fed Ed, California should place you back onto PEUC. They might reach out to you first, just in case they need any information. But yeah, you should be placed back onto PEUC. Unless you hit your benefit year-end date, then they will require you to fill out a brand new unemployment claim. TW, clarification on whether the payments are weekly or biweekly. So all payments in the state of Pennsylvania are biweekly, except for extended benefits. Extended benefits you can claim every single week. D'Angelo, you are welcome. Garvin, if I exhaust my PEUC on the 31st, do I have to file a new claim? So it depends on what state you're in, Garvin. Some states, they do want you to file a brand new claim. Some states, they don't. So it all depends. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, you don't have to unless you make a certain amount. And shoot, I know that there's a couple other ones. Rhode Island, I think you have to. I looked at that. If you're in Texas, they will reach out to you. California, you have to reapply. Georgia, you do have to reapply. Massachusetts, I'm not sure because they didn't really put much information. And North Carolina, you have to reapply. So that's what I have. Those are the only states I have information on so far. Velma, my unemployment automatically sent me on PEUC for 13 weeks. So I still get unemployment benefits till September. Yes, it will be extended. However, if you do hit your benefit year-end date, then you could, depending on your state, have to file for regular unemployment in order to keep getting paid. Carlos, today I have my $300 federal in New York. Nice. That's good. I like when people are getting paid. Jackie, PUA sent me a letter saying that thousands were sent to me with taxes taken out, never received. What's up with that? I have no idea. Maybe contact your local legal aid office, and kind of maybe they can walk you through what to do in that situation, because I am not sure. Greg, Wyoming, I got my 13 weeks taken care of over a month ago, and they said, and they updated the balance to September last week. So hopefully that's how the other states will work. I'm on PEUC. Yeah, that seems to be a thing. I know at least in Pennsylvania, like we're starting to kind of see things in phases. We're able to, like, the balance went up. I mean, we haven't gotten paid yet, but it shouldn't be too much longer. So that's awesome that Wyoming's on the ball. That's really cool. Rolanda, will they be back paying for March 13th? So from when the bill was signed until now, which was only, I keep thinking it was like months ago when the most recent bill passed. They'll be paying, you'll be getting the back weeks from when, starting March 14th up until now. But if you exhausted weeks prior to the bill being signed, it's not looking like you'll be receiving back pay for those weeks. Okay. GG, the bill was extended 79 weeks, up from 50 weeks. But someone like me exhausted 4 weeks before the bill was signed. Exactly. But when you found the weeks, it doesn't add up to 79. I don't know where. Well, okay, number one, every resource I find, the weeks are different. Some states are paying 74 weeks. Some states are paying 79 weeks. And you're right, because it was only extended like 25 weeks, right? So like you said, 50 weeks plus 25 is 74. So where does the 79 weeks come in? Oh, maybe I who knows, right? But it stinks, because if you exhausted your benefits 4 weeks before the bill was signed, you may not get paid for those 4 weeks, which makes no sense to me at all. James, Minnesota is making you reapply for unemployment. Okay, thank you for that info. That's good to know. Because, I'm trying to find out these states and what they want people to do, but it's very hard. So thank you. Oh, Andrew, you're fine. No worries. I apologize if I wasn't able to file. I can't even talk. I apologize if I wasn't able to follow what you were saying. Sorry about that. DD, my unemployment has been pending since January. What are my options? Contact, obviously, unemployment. If you can't get in touch with them, contact your local or state representative, or you can always try to contact your local legal aid office and see if they can offer any advice. Sean, what if you get denied PUA but was already too late to dispute the claim? I'm not sure. Do me a favor, Sean. Contact your local legal office, local legal aid office, and they should have a hotline. And I would ask them what to do, because I'm not sure. I don't have much experience appealing and stuff like that, and disputing things. So I'm not sure. I would definitely, your local legal aid office is a bunch of attorneys. So I would try, and a lot of them have hotlines you can call. So definitely I would try that. Illinois said they were paying this Thursday. Yay. Oh, that's awesome. We're getting there. Can you believe this makes me so happy that some of these states are starting to pay out. I love it. Judy, hello. Or hey, George, yeah, or hey. When? I'm not sure. I don't know where your question is. I can't find it. Colleen, how are you? Sorry, Colleen. I'm good. How are you? My son is under is it PEUC or PUA? Been waiting months. They say under investigation. He went to ID me. Oh, okay. Did he upload his driver's license? So I'm assuming it's PUA. Did he update his driver's license front and back? Social Security card front and back. What else? Income documentation, definitely upload that. But obviously you've been waiting, or he has been waiting for a while. In this case, I would try to contact your local or state representative if you already uploaded all the documentation that you need, or that they want, and see if they can maybe speed things along or something. But definitely just make sure you updated everything. Should I reapply because it's so old and you already did taxes? Yeah, you know what? I'd rather you contact your local lead. Oh my gosh, I cannot say that. Local legal aid office. Because obviously I don't want to give any since you're bringing in taxes and stuff like that, obviously I don't want to tell you to do the wrong thing. So contact them. Oh, TW, thank you. Your some information. I feel like I'm like, well, I don't know. I feel like I'm saying I don't know a lot. Yeah, no, Colleen. Yeah, obviously I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, So yeah, I'd rather, yeah. John V, listen up. Listen up. Hold on, I take a drink of water before I read this. Okay. Actually, this is good info. John V says, if you did your 2020 taxes, make sure you to upload that PDF to your dashboard for PUA, and bam, your info is updated for the new extensions. Are you serious? See, guys, it's not all about me. You guys freaking rock. It's not just me here. It's you guys helping me get all the information. That's great information, John. Thank you so much. I didn't even think about that. Why are they making so many people appeal in Kentucky? Teresa, I'm not sure about that. I have no idea. March, can you tell me why my count alert says? Ooh, yeah, that I'm not sure. Again, Al, I'm just going to tell you the same thing. Oh, you did give your income verification. My count alert. Yeah, I don't know anything about the count alert. Are you able to contact Michigan Unemployment and see maybe they want you to do something specifically? If not, yeah, I mean, bottom line, you've been waiting for 15 weeks, right? I would definitely contact your local legal aid office or your local state rep and see if they can help you out. I'm not sure. D. Britt, do you know when the IRS is going to extend the credit? I don't, but I'm definitely going to find that out. I will actually look into that after the stream and let you guys know. Gigi, you are welcome. That Barbie, that I did a new claim in New Jersey. Oh, you did a new claim in New Jersey. Yeah, I think New Jersey, there were income requirements, but I can't remember what they were to file a new claim. Jorge, when do we get our stimulus money? They're still paying it out. Direct deposit checks and debit cards. They're still in the process of paying that out. But I will definitely find out like more of a timeline of, I think they have the rest of the year to pay everyone out, but I'm sure that they'll obviously pay like 99% of the people before then. But yeah, luckily they're still paying it out. Dee Dee, you are welcome. Colleen says, thank you, John. And I would have to agree. That is good. I didn't even think about that. That's genius. Yes, 25, Pennsylvania PUC payments late. I did my claim on Sunday, have not got payment. Yeah, Pennsylvania Department of Labor did put out a post yesterday that payment will be delayed by 2 or 3 days. Margaret, I'm not sure. I'm going to look into that. Oh, Lewis is asking the same thing. And James is saying, hit the thumbs up button. And I couldn't agree more. All right, well, yay. Oh, D. Britt, thank you. Yay, new subscriber. Thank you so much. All right, well, we've come to the end of the stream, and I do have to run. Yeah, I should be going live tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be 6 o'clock, but it'll definitely be around that time. So definitely tune in. And yeah, Tammy Lynn. My phone broke and I lost my username and password for unemployment. How do I get a new one? It depends on the state. I'm not sure what state you live in. So go to your state's Department of Labor page and I would definitely contact them, although it's probably impossible. But if you go to the Department of Labor page, there might be a frequently asked question or something like that. Maybe you could search on how to create or how to, if you lose your new username and password, what you need to do. Jessica, in California, can I get qualified for rental assistance if I only rent a room? Yeah, honestly, Jessica, I'm not sure on that question. I apologize. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for being here. And again, don't forget to hit that like button and tune in tomorrow and we'll have more fun. All right, guys, take care. Have a good night.